Hi friends, Mindy here. I have an unboxing for you today. This is my quarterly subscription box from Archer and Olive. This quarter is called the Dark and Decadent Academia Collection. You can see it's got these dark plum kind of colors in it. And so this is the outer box. And I don't know, mine came a little bit damaged. I don't really know what that is. It honestly doesn't bother me because I don't save these boxes anyway. But I know for some people, though, they get kind of a little bit upset about that. Again, I'm not worried about it, but you can kind of see sort of a hint to the theme here. I'm going to open it up really quickly just so you can kind of see what's inside. And then I'm going to set this off to the side while I go through the items just because it's too big really to get on camera. So I'm going to start with this item here. These are the metal tabs. There are 5 of these, and they're kind of like that dark green color on there. So you have like a little chess piece and just a key and a candle. And so if you're into using those for like bookmarks, I believe that's what their intention is. The next item, these are, I believe, the collage pages. What are they? Yeah, the collage paper book. So this has 48 pages, and there are 12 designs that are just repeated. So you can kind of see here, they're intended, to, I guess, to be collage. They're only one-sided here. So you have some of them that have designs, and then you do have a couple in here that are the colored dot grid. So this is like a gray, and then further down, there's a little plum one. I love this music paper, but and it does have a very light dot grid on there. And then this beautiful image, whoops, and then they just kind of repeat. So there's 48 sheets in this little book of collage papers, or what they're calling collage papers. And then this is the sticker sheet. There are 2 sheets of stickers in here that are on, that are matte. These are just on white sticker paper. Honestly, these are not my favorite, to be really honest with you. The quality and everything of these it doesn't make me very happy, but it does have a little bit of gold foiling in there, you can kind of see. And then 2 identical sheets of stickers. So if you're trying to kind of keep a theme for a month, you have 2 sheets of stickers to try to do that with. And let me put these back in here. And then let me pull out the washi tape. There are 4 sets of washi, and I always struggle with the boxes on camera. Sorry. You can kind of see. This is really I guess, the color palette. When I saw the sneaks for this box, I was really, really excited, and I really wanted to love this box. I don't love it as much as I had hoped I would. I don't hate it, but I definitely, I don't love it as much as I was anticipating, I guess. So you have a washi strip here that has kind of all of the chess pieces. It's hard to tell, but that's like that really dark kind of jade or emerald green. I don't know what color. It's really hard to tell on camera with the gold foil. And then you have the purple and the plum, kind of that harlequin look. And then you have your little bookshelf, which is super cute. Always love bookshelves. And then you have this floral pattern. There's something about the color palette that I kind of get where they were going with it. And then at the same time, like the really bright red, I don't know, it just kind of, it doesn't really make sense in my brain, I guess. I don't know. And then there are a set of gel pens in here. These are, I guess, a very popular and highly requested pen. They do write well, especially on darker papers. And again, I can never get these boxes open without tearing them. I don't know why that is, but it's user error, I'm sure. But there are 5 new colors here of gel pen. I really love this green color, and I actually really am always a big fan of like gray and silver, so I'm excited to try those out on both dark paper and on white paper. So that's the pen set. And then their kind of novelty item, I guess, this time is this letter opener. And I'm going to show you, it looks like an old key. And it's designed, when Bonnie did her unboxing, again, the packaging, it's designed to be magnetized here. And I can tell that like one of the magnets is trying to grasp, but mine actually doesn't really stay very well. And I don't know if that's just a faulty situation with my little letter opener, but this is what it looks like when it's out. I will say I did try to open something with this, and because this is kind of fat, it's not really all that great of a letter opener, to be really honest. So I don't know. And I'm saying this as, you know, I know that a lot of people are really, really, really loving this, even just as a cute item. It's pretty adorable for this key. The little like skeleton key look. It does open envelopes. I don't mean to say that it doesn't, but it's just a little bit thicker than most of your letter openers, if that makes sense. So that is the little letter opener that looks like a skeleton key. And then there's a set of 2 journals again this time. These are like the pocket-sized journals, but they're actually just a little bit bigger than a regular like pocket-sized journal. So you can kind of see from the outside the colors. And this is what threw me, is the colors of the actual journals. So you have kind of all of these kind of grays and plums, which is really what I thought this color palette was going to be, but then it kind of ended up with the teal and the red. And so maybe that's just kind of what's throwing me off just a little bit, but they're beautiful if I can get them out. So, and this time, again, I struggle with the packaging. Oh goodness. So these journals are actually a little bit thicker than, like they have more pages in it than a normal journal would have. There are 192, if I can get this out so you can see them. Okay, I think I finally got it. This is just me, y'all, and it happens every time I'm trying to film. Because when I was looking at these earlier, I was able to get them out of the box. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. So anyway, if you wanted to stack this, you know, on your bookshelf, you'd have, you know, a very lovely packaging to look at. But you have, again, that Harlequin kind of pattern on the front. And I do love, I don't know if you can see the texture of these journals. This one is really fun because it's actually gray paper. So I'm really excited about this one. I don't know that they've done gray before. I know they've done other colors. I don't remember ever seeing gray. So that is going to be a lot of fun. Typically, I'm a big fan of just the plain white papers. But I know that they have tried other colors, you know, periodically. And so be interested to try the gray. The other one is this teal cover with the chess piece on it. And this is actually with craft paper. I guess this was a very popular item when they did their survey. A lot of people were asking for more craft paper. Again, for me, I'm always a big fan of the white dot grid, just because that's kind of when I started using Archer and Olive, and why was for that big, you know, the really good 160 GSM white paper that you just couldn't find anywhere else. But I do like their craft paper as well. I use it a lot in other journals and things too. And then the last journal is this A5, and this, you can kind of see what the cover is going to look like from this. I did take all of the like clear packaging off of here, but this one has this beautiful, it almost looks like a printed book cover. Just take that out, and you can see all of the embossing, like the gold embossing on it. And so this is the cover, and it just looks like one of those old, really old books. I actually really, really love this journal, and it has a really nice feel. You can just kind of get the texture from it, and then it has the gilded edge as well. And then of course this one is the nice bright white paper that I love, and then that, you know, gold foil on the inside as well. So all in all, I do like it. I don't want to seem like, you know, Debbie Downer about it. I think it was just a little bit different than what I was expecting from what I had imagined from the sneak peeks that I saw. But I do love that, again, they have really listened to their customers, and they're trying to include more of the journals in there. So I really like the fact that I have a couple of different journals that I can use. I like experimenting with the different sizes and things. These are great for like tossing in your purse, or having, you know, a very specific kind of usage for them. And you can see they are quite chunky because they're 192 pages. So is that right? 100? Yes, 192 pages. Comparatively, when you have the, you know, the other ones that they've done in the past, they have been like this, but they've been thinner, I think. So anyway, so those are the journals, and you kind of can see the full sort of color palette this way. I will link my affiliate link down below. I believe that you can still sign up actually for this particular sub box. The way that that usually works is they'll release the sub box, and then they'll do the shipping on that, and then they'll open those up for people who want to do the September box. So you can actually get some of those while their supplies last, and then you're automatically signed up for the next quarterly subscription. But if you don't want the next one, they'll send out a sneak peek and ahead of time, and then you can always just cancel. It's a very easy process to do if that's something that you're interested. If you're trying to get this September box, I know it was very popular in some of the Facebook groups. It's kind of mixed reviews, as always, because people just have different preferences. And like I said, I think nothing will top the Vintage Library one from last year for me. I think that's probably one of my favorite ones, but I did really like the idea of this Academia one. So with that said, I will put my affiliate link down below. If you have any questions, feel free to leave those down below as well. And if you liked this video, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, bye.